You guys have any? End of
Right.
year.
Good morning, everybody.
Sign-ups.
Excuse me, Richard. Here, we're gonna call the meeting to order, I'm sorry. It is, June 11, 2025, this is the Broadband Meeting. And if you all would, take a minute and go through the minutes, this data. And, when you have that. And you've looked at them on entertaining on most of the supplements.
I so move. Thank you.
Second.
Second.
Thank you. 2 seconds, yeah. Ron, are there any changes that anyone notice? Which one, 25? Yeah. Probably the law, but so we will go ahead and accept the minutes as presented, and Bobby, would you do a roll?
Absolutely. Okay, Bruce Price. Here. Ken Graff.
Here.
John Gray. Hugh Green. Richard Hamilton.
Here.
Hugh Thornton. Artie Levin, Mary O'Sullivan, John Timmerman, Michael Zaslow.
Here.
Okay, Fausto Fabro.
Here.
Patricia Caputo, Hewitt Richland, Bruce Exman, Gary Satowski, David Bowen.
Here.
Tony Burrows, Joanne Robinson, Donald Foster. Okay, we have a forum.
Thank you, everyone. I'm gonna wait till Miriam comes in for the breeze line section, so we'll go right to the service orders if you're ready. Or do you need some extra time?
I mean, I'm pretty much ready. I'm still trying to confirm a portion of the report.
Okay.
What I have access to doesn't generate that, but by all means, go ahead and.
Well, Ira. I know you're just getting back from vacation.
Yeah, I'm here for you. I don't have anything particular to add, for me to bring up.
Okay.
Personally.
Okay.
For any customer issues that have been referred, all of those have all been clear, you know, the handful, whatever I've been getting, ongoing, have all been clear.
Okay. Gus, do we have anything else for?
No, I just gave Ira a copy of Iris Friedman's complaint. I gave it to her. She happens to be in the room.
Oh, okay,
So
great.
she wanted to come down.
Okay.
But some of these complaints are getting worse. Volume, pictures going out, black screen for no reason, then it comes back on. The volume situation seems to be getting worse. Like you put your TV on 30 and when the commercial comes on, it's on 80, you know?
I know historically when advertisements run, the volume goes up.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, so.
I don't know, I mean, it could be something where just the complaints that we're getting.
Okay.
And the only complaint other than those was the ad that you ran in our paper. That has created a lot of feedback. There's there's one in the paper. Okay.
1995.
It says, 1995.
Disclaimers. Want me to get a copy?
Yeah, there's a copy.
Yeah, page ad.
A full page ad and.
Please, I feel like Joe Louis in the ring.
They're obligated.
I haven't seen it, I don't.
Yeah, well,
I have no idea what you guys.
Whoever put that together
Okay. I'm not sure.
should not be doing advertising.
Yeah.
I like it.
See that?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
There's no mention in there of taxes or extra fees. And people are coming up and saying, well, how do I sign to this program? And we turn them over to Breeze Line and Breeze Line says, we don't know anything about it. So, you guys have to get some good communications. Cause it's, I know that you have an obligation to advertise, but maybe somebody should be looking at that.
There you go.
Yeah, they should be.
There you go.
It's a whole.
May we keep this?
Sure.
Yeah.
You can have as many copies as you want.
No.
Yeah, no.
Perfect. Perfect, no, I see that, and I don't see any.
Yeah.
Saw there, you know, usually there's some long print with disclaimers about what's involved. And
This is what I'm
So,
saying.
this looks like so I understand your concern on it, so we'll
Whoever
definitely address
approved
that.
Okay,
Absolutely.
we
agree with you.
talking to.
This is great.
We have
So
a-
prior to that ad, our ad person on the West Coast said they were going to send something in about the sweepstakes. That didn't happen. This came, sweepstakes means nothing to us either.
It almost seems like these people are catering to a retail customer base.
Yeah,
We're not retail customers.
they are.
Yeah.
So we'd like to know who it is that's gonna be providing all these free modems for several thousand customers that we have here in Century Village, so. You can.
Yeah, we all want that 1990.
Yes, yeah, that one too is good.
Ah.
No, we know this is not your fault, Tyler.
No, we hear you. I see this, so we will,
Sorry, Miriam,
definitely, escalate that and get that to the appropriate parties.
my intention was to let Miriam know that.
Yeah.
As our account rep, she needs to probably talk to the advertising people. I think, is that,
I don't even believe that she would have anything to do with this either.
okay,
And, it's another end of the
the
business.
sound rep needs to take care of the thing.
We'll address.
Check with other gated communities, see if that ad ran in other bulk rates. Interesting.
I know that it's missing a lot of fine print,
Really?
so.
And I am really disappointed that she hasn't logged in, because she did confirm that she was gonna participate in
Yes, we
this
did, and
meeting.
others were supposed to join us as well. Let me,
I sent her the link, I don't know why.
let me see if I can get her on our internal chat.
Did I miss anything?
No. We're waiting for. Reason.
In the interest of levity, anybody ever seen the movie Caddyshack?
Yes.
So people that know me know I like to sometimes use tension with movie references for the sake of humility, which we're experiencing right now. There was one of those lines where the judge is, the judge in the movie, I forget his name, the Ted, whatever his.
I apologize. They're stating that they're waiting to be allowed to be let in, so I believe somebody has to.
That's my fault.
Changing at 6 o'clock.
He asked one of the caddies that's competing if he's gonna accept like the judge's proposals, to get him involved with something. He's looking at him, he stares at him, he goes, "Well, we're waiting."
Yeah.
You guys see the movie?
So there you go, that's me.
So we're waiting.
Oh, well. I couldn't find better company to wait in. Well said.
Right, I don't know how to get them in here. Michael, do you have anything?
So just put them right off.
I mean, honestly,
Sideways and backwards.
Michael, our team.
Brady, those are the ones, we don't have it for the year over year. Yes, for the full year over year, we just been providing internet.
Anybody that wants to.
So as they go and. You don't have like a specific, place you can say.
End of year.
This year.
First each year.
Right.
It would be a good selling point, that's all I'm saying.
Is there another?
We got one I'm waiting on.
Okay. Miriam, can you hear us?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here. Good
Great.
morning, good afternoon, everyone.
Sorry.
Joanne, before you start, we are trying to log in through the conference room, so it keep rejecting us. I'm gonna try one more time. Can you please ask them to let us in?
Yeah, we're working on that now.
Okay, I'm gonna try again.
Try
Thanks.
again.
Wow.
Modern technology.
No.
That's where you think you know what you're doing.
Would be even, I don't think you could even break down the
All right,
numbers.
here's another.
The new owners, I would believe, would sign up in
Oh,
greater
it's Duke, okay.
percentage than the old.
Because it's camera and
It would be
microphone.
It's possible to trace.
it looks like.
Now you've got smartphones.
Richard, let us all get in on this conversation.
Okay.
Not on yet.
It's good stuff.
Okay, is there somebody else, Miriam?
Good.
Because we're trying to get in from our conference room, so if they could let us in. Okay, we in. Thank you.
There you go. All right. I can't see you.
We lost you.
Uh-oh, I'm trying,
There's
I'm trying, man, I'm trying, I don't know what. I got
Okay.
you guys.
Duke is starting to get in.
I'm listening.
Okay, Duke,
Hi, Duke.
Hello, hi, guys.
we can hear you.
Okay, good.
Turn your camera on.
He doesn't want to turn his camera on.
No.
I don't know how to turn the camera on.
Uh,
Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Yeah, all right, here you go.
Like a brownie, just push the button.
almost sure.
A brownie.
Brownie camera, yeah.
Looks good.
All right, Miriam, are you okay?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, we're up to Marielle, if you have your report for the service calls report.
I do, so I'm waiting for the second part, or I should say the second piece of information that I'm working with someone from tech on. But from the last UGO meeting last month, I believe it was on the 14th, up until yesterday, there were 239 TCs for the property. And the biggest drivers of those were TiVo reset and customer education. What I'm working with on the back end with is to identify how many of those were repeats per resident, because I don't have access to that information. So he's just taking the report and getting more granular, but I should have that before the closeout of the meeting today.
I think we'd
I
like
think
to
it's coming through right now.
keep track of that.
Yeah.
And Miriam, we're kind of up to you.
Good afternoon, everyone, again. How are you?
Thank you.
So update, so as you're aware, last conversation, we did our walkout and Charlie finally gave us the numbers. He finalized the design with his construction manager, and I want to make sure that we capture everything. As you all know, this is not gonna be an easy project. This is a big undertaking, construction that we are gonna be going under and proposing. With that being said, we would like to coordinate ask you to give us at least 2 or 3 days options as to when can we meet with a committee and the engineer that you would like to be present, so we could have a conversation regarding all this within the next 3 weeks. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
We're looking for a calendar.
Okay, there we go, I see. So, Faso and Joanne, if y'all want to,
Look at the.
coordinate and let us know. You don't have to let me know now, but if you wanna let me know, the end of the month, I'll be gone at the end of the month, so we could do it either the beginning of July. Or
About June 25th. 2
I'm
weeks.
gone, that's the day that I'll be traveling.
Mike?
We have the finance committee meeting on that day, what if we can buttress it.
Can we do it, before, the first week of July, at like either that Tuesday? The 7th.
About Monday the 30th.
Week of the 7th.
About June the 30th.
Thank you.
That's a Monday. Oh, you'll be gone.
Yes, I'll be gone, I'm leaving the 25th and returning back that Monday.
No, July 2nd.
So can we do July 7th?
Not for you.
July 7th is.
July.
Okay.
What about the 17th of June?
Any day that
Even when you're gone, you got.
He needs 2 weeks.
At least 2 weeks.
We, well, I need couple day options, so, but I will prefer if we could do it like on the beginning, the first week of July when I get back. I wanna be present, so, the committee still have everything in front of them. We gave them the number that Charlie gave us, we gave them the proposal, everything that we are presenting for them. So, if we could allow the first week of July will be preferable.
7, 8, or 9, is that best?
Yes,
Just like-
7, 8, or 9.
Yeah.
It's a Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday.
That's fine, then let's do the 7th.
7, Monday, okay. 5 a.m.
You got it, make sure that you have a unit for us to sleep in.
Same 12 o'clock, same time.
That's fine, if you would like to do 12, that will be fine.
Okay, and we will get notices out to, this is gonna be an executive session for your presentation, it's not gonna be recorded. It'll be the technical committee, subcommittee that, and the UCO officers, and then the full committee will have a special committee meeting after we've accepted the proposal, so.
Okay,
Just so you know what the sort of flow will be.
correct,
We will meet privately to accept your proposal and with our subcommittee. And then the full committee will be, we will bring it to them and invite you along to do your presentation the second time, basically. But
correct, yes,
but on
understand.
July 7th, definitely, we do 12 o'clock on July 7th then.
Okay, I have it noted,
Yeah.
I'll make sure,
In
that
person.
we,
If you do it.
I'll send an invite. So and you can forward it to every member that you think you need to invite to it.
Yeah, I will. Okay. That's good, that's progress.
Yes, it is, we putting pressure on our end as well, believe me.
Okay. Does anybody else have anything you would like to speak to the committee about? Richard?
Just that. If it's on the 7th Monday, that means 10 days later at the full committee meeting, we'll have the proposal to go over.
Possibly. Depends on what we say. Or we may have it the next day, or 2 days. I mean, it's a little fluid at this point. Because I don't know what we're gonna see. When we see it, we'll have an opinion and stuff. Cause we may need to send them back to the drawing board, or something, it all depends on what they show us, what we do with it, so.
Mhm.
Are we in agreement, Fausto?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Anybody else want to bring anything to the committee? Or, Iris, I know you had, you wanted.
Yeah. The technicians that came to my house were uncooperative, upset to the point of they avoided everything. They did nothing. They wanted access to my closet, which has no equipment, no line, no nothing, insistent. Both came, the first one that came left and wouldn't come back to look at my second television. I have 2 television, telling me the first television is my TV that the sound is muffled. I have Samsung high-end TVs, 2 of them. They said both TVs. But he went out to the car. The cutting in and out of the sound comes late at night. There's no technicians available late at night. So I don't know if you have a way of monitoring it. But it happened while he went out, he was in his car, and I knocked on the window and I said, it's cutting in right now. And I'm talking to my supervisor, and he never came back. So I called in a complaint about him to China, I think. That's where your customer service is.
Wow.
And then they sent me the second guy who came in with no equipment, no nothing, did nothing, left in 5 minutes. And I can't get a hold of the supervisor here. I can't get a hold of, it's over. They, two repairmen, they were supposed to bring me a new remote. No, go to the office. I mean, that's the way they talk, that's the way they did it, and nothing. So,
Really sorry that you're having that problem.
Yeah, sorry you had that bad experience. I appreciate you sharing it with us. Fausto just gave me.
yeah, but it's not the commercials that's making the sound go
Right,
higher.
right, no, no, I'm
Late
not-
at night, it's
Right.
just,
Understood.
it's 5 minutes or 10
Sure.
minutes or a half an hour and it goes in and out. So,
I'm sure I will.
Yeah. I'll follow up with our technical team and I'll be following up with you and we'll get to the bottom of it.
Oh, good.
Okay.
good, thank you.
Iris, did you put your phone number on there?
And I didn't,
Could you give it to Iris to make sure that he has the direct contact number?
does he have a copy?
He's got
I
it,
have
you just.
I have your address, but if you want after we can get
Yeah,
your
okay.
phone number and.
Thank you.
We're recording, so we don't really.
Right.
Yeah, those phone numbers out.
Right. Speaking of the office, we've had several complaints of people going there and the workers being rude. Not being cooperative, telling people we can't help you, we don't have this, we can't do that. Call. It's not all the time, so I don't know, I mean, I know we've had some issues in the past, looked like it had straightened out, but now it's coming back.
Do you perhaps have any customer name that I can kind of track down and follow them?
I don't, but I'm trying to build it up. When people come, I'm trying to get that information for you.
Because that would be helpful in the sense that we have a log of everyone that comes in, so I can cross-reference what was
You
input.
understand that people are afraid of retaliation.
I mean, I can understand why
I
that
know.
would be a concern, but we wouldn't. it
Well, when
wouldn't-
Iris contacted me, I said, please put it in an email and come in, and she did. So I don't mind speaking up, but if I ask somebody, look, you told me that, who was there, who did you talk to? I don't know, two nasty people, whatever, you know.
Well, what I
You
would.
understand?
No, I understand, but what I would ask is, in those instances where they hesitate due to that, just, you know, assure them that I would be looking into it without involving the reps in question, so that way everyone feels as safe to come forward as possible. Yes, ma'am.
I have the name of the technician that came to me. It was also very rude to me, as you know, I was talking.
May I have your address, so I can give it to you?
I'll give it.
Wonderful.
You're not afraid to tell you.
No, no, that's fine,
One can handle
because
itself.
then I'd be able to identify that technician's tech number and then go from there. So I'll connect, no, thank you for speaking.
Any new business, anything new that we want to the committee, any old business? All right, I think we're done. We have. We're entertaining,
Unless you have any other, no other information for us that you want.
Right now, the only information that I have, unfortunately, the way that the report is generated, it doesn't identify that address, but from those 239 TCs, 26 of those were.
26.
Yes,
Well, you know, it's a number.
yeah.
So 10%, little more. So, I mean, it's something I like to try.
No, of course,
you
of
know,
course.
Because if you start seeing 100% repeats, then what's going on?
Yeah.
All right, I would. entertain a motion.
I move we adjourn.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, we have camera that.
Thank you, Fausto. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you, team.
We do have.